Hey guys, Josh Zamora here with a very quick overview video about our brand new web app called Serplify. This is going to allow your customers to go out there and dominate the first page of Google for just about any niche and any location they can think of. Okay, now this is going down on January 18th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this is going to be the first initial overview video of Serplify. We're still at about 95% done with the app. There's still a couple of features that are being integrated into the app, but for the most part, everything is here. So this is going to be the initial overview video, but then the final demo video will have absolutely everything. But I'll point out to you a few of the features that are still being integrated. But this is again a first overview video, just so you can get the idea. And so that you can get excited about January 18th, because you can rest assured that this is going to be a very high converting offer that you'll be proud to promote to your customers. So let me go ahead and show you how it works. Now, the beautiful thing about Serplify is that it's pretty much hands off. We've made it so that your customers can come in here, set up a project, and let Serplify do all the heavy lifting for them and allow them to rank on the first page of Google for any niche and any location that they can think of. So outside of just coming in and setting up a project, from that point forward, Serplify takes care of absolutely everything from that point forward. So you can see here, I have some recent posts that have already been posted by Serplify, and I have scheduled posts, 6 scheduled posts so far to go out over the next 48 hours, and then I have more scheduled posts that are already within Serplify for the next, I believe, 7 days. Okay, so I'm going to show you how it works real quick. I'm not going to go into too much detail because, again, this is just a first initial overview video. For the first thing that your customers are going to do is add their sites. All right, I'm not going to show how to do that. Okay, we'll have that in the next demo video. But it's very simple. You come in here, you add your URL, your login information, and then Serplify is going to check if that login information works, and also if you have the plugin installed. We do have one very small plugin that your customers have to install on their site, and that's just going to allow Serplify to communicate with their WordPress sites and be able to create different users, which is one of the features of Serplify. So once your customers add their sites in here, you're going to come over here to projects. Okay, and from here you'll be able to easily create a project. And one thing you're going to notice is that we've made Serplify apps very simple for anyone to use. Even if people will be able to come in here and use it without having to watch any of the demo videos, because we've made it step by step, and they'll be able to just come here and let Serplify guide them to the next step. Okay, so the first thing is to name the project. Click next, select which site they want to work on, and here your customers will be able to customize their settings as well. If it's a brand new WordPress site, they'll be able to come here, click yes, and customize the title, the tagline, the permalinks, and all of that stuff, and Serplify will do that for them automatically. Okay, I'm going to click no just for now, click next. And here is where your customers will be able to create multiple different users for their sites, so that the content being posted is going to be posted from different users, so that it looks a little bit more natural to Google. So I'm going to click yes here, and here I'm going to click just 10 users. Now, depending on which package your customers use, they'll be able to create as many or as little users as they want. Now here is another powerful feature which will allow Serplify to use a different domain for each user, so that again it looks natural. Same with the username. Here your customers will be able to either let Serplify create random usernames for their users, or they'll be able to customize it a little bit by entering a prefix here. So if I enter plumber, then the names will be Plumber Joe, Plumber Mike, Plumber John. So it'll have the word plumber in it, which will give them a little bit more of a boost with the rankings, since they'll have their keyword with the username as well. Okay, so I'm going to click next here. And here's where things get really powerful as well, which is what I mentioned earlier, where your users will be able to select pretty much any location that they want to target and get as targeted as targeting which zip code they want to rank for. So right now we only have the US database loaded up in here, but once we go live, we're going to have the UK, we're going to have Canada, we're going to have Australia, and we're most likely going to have a couple of other databases in here as well. But you can see all they got to do is click this drop down and they'll be able to select which state they want to target. So if they want to target Florida, just click the drop down. And if they want to get a little bit deeper, they'll be able to come in here and select, let's say they want to go to this city here. And this city here in particular must be a small city because there's just one zip code. But let's try to find one more that has a few more zip codes. All right, this one has one as well. All right, here's one that has a lot more. Okay, so depending on how big the city is, of course, they'll have different zip codes that they can target. Okay, so I could just select all or select just a few. All right, and you can see here I can select multiple different cities and multiple different zip codes and be able to target all of those as well. So I'm going to go ahead and hit next from this point. And here's where the content is going to be customized. All right, so I have a random article here. All right, I'm not going to spend any time customizing at all. I'm just going to show you how it works real quick. Okay, here is where your customers will be able to customize their article so that they can target the different zip codes in different cities that we just selected on the previous screen. So here you can see we have the different short codes that they'll be able to use so that Serplify knows from which zip codes and which cities to randomize the articles to and post the articles to our sites. So here, let's say if we're targeting the real estate niche, homes for sale, and then here they'll be able to customize it with the city and the zip code. And this is going to randomize from the ones that we just selected on the previous screen. And same applies for the content area here, where your customers will be able to select, insert the zip, insert the city, anywhere across the content so that it'll be able to sprinkle their keywords all over the content to better optimize their articles. Okay, so from this point, once you have all of this customized, we have a couple of other powerful features down here. They'll be able to spin their content. Okay, so they'll be able. We're going to be integrated with all the top spinning services. So far, we have Spin Rewriter, Word AI, and Spinner Chief. Okay, so Spin Rewriter is one of the more powerful ones. They have a lot of customizations that your customers will be able to do down here at the bottom. I'm going to leave it as is for now and just click spin. Now this may take a few seconds here. All right, there you can see it spun the content. Then I'm going to go ahead and hit use spun content. And you can see the spun content has now been inserted down here. And you can see here your customers will be able to customize a lot of this stuff up here, just like what you see is what you get editor. Another powerful feature here is our dynamic images feature. Here your customers will be able to search by keyword and select which images they want inserted into their content. Okay, so I just hit select, and what Serplify is going to do is it's going to use these images that I've just selected and randomize the postings of those images. And here's where I can customize that as well. So I can put a minimum amount of images to be posted within my article and put a maximum as well. Okay, so what Serplify is going to do is going to randomize between these two settings and insert those images into my content. So it's going to be random images posted, which is very powerful to keep Google, make everything look natural in the eyes of Google. Okay, so I'm going to leave that as is there, close that. And we're also going to have another feature here that should be added here within the next day or so, which will allow the same to happen, but with videos. So your customers will be able to select from different videos, their own videos or other videos, and Serplify will randomize those videos posted on the content as well. Okay, now here you can customize the SEO features as well. So I'm going to click yes, and you'll be able to customize the different titles, description, and keywords for each post that gets posted. And here you'll be able to randomize the keywords as well. And also, if you're working with a specific company, you'll also be able to add the schema markup to the different articles. And this is, again, very powerful, adding the schema markup to your articles. Okay, I'm going to just go ahead and click no, click next. And here I'll be able to enable syndication as well. So this is going to syndicate the content to my different social networks by using different powerful integrations that we have. So we're going to be integrated with a lot of the top syndication networks out there, SendWire, Social Adder, and a few other syndication networks out there to be able to syndicate that content automatically as well. Okay, now I'm just going to leave that as no. Right? And the next step is to schedule those posts here. So if I click next, here's where your customers will be able to let Serplify pretty much take the wheel and post all of this content based on what they set here. So your customers will be able to do it one of two ways. They'll be able to either do it based on number of days or minimum and maximum per day. Okay, so the number of days and total maximum posts here. Let's say they want to do 50 posts. Okay, and 50 posts across, let's say, 20 days. Okay, and then from there they'll be able to set the minimum and maximum per day as well. So here they can either choose, again, they can choose between the number of days or the minimum maximum per day. So if they do 50 posts, then they can set whether it be between 3 and, or whatever they post here, 7 posts per day, and then Serplify will randomize that posting of the content between whatever they set here. So again, this all makes everything look very natural because Serplify will automatically just randomize how much and how little content is being posted every single day. Okay, and from here I just hit next, and I'll get a nice summary of everything that I just set, just to make sure that I'm correct, or these are the true settings that I want to set. And from here I just say add, and Serplify will take it from there and start posting that content based on all these settings that I just set. Okay, so you can see just how powerful Serplify is. From this point forward, again, I don't have to touch a single thing. I'm not going to click add because I don't want that content posted on that site, but if I were to click add, again, Serplify will start posting that content automatically and have that schedule there for me as I set it. Okay, so that's a went a little longer than I expected, but that's a very powerful demo video of Serplify. You can see that we've spent a lot of time making this as simple but as powerful as it can be. So make sure you lock it down for January 18th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.